Hello, everyone. My name is Judge Juli Mathew. I'm the judge of County Court at Law Number 3 in Fort Bend County. You have seen me during the campaign do several videos, and it's been a while since you have probably seen me on video, except the most recent, the Eid Mubarak one. So we wanted to do something different. I wanted to not focus on me, but focus on somebody else who's truly making a difference and impact upon our community. I have, within the last several years, I've gotten to know her very well, and I look up to her like a little sister. She has definitely been a great influencer upon me and has been there to guide me as I have navigated my first 2 years or a year and a half of judgeship right now. And she is full of wisdom and knowledge, and I really wanted to have a minute to interview her and to get her thoughts and how she's doing these days and what she's up to.
Thank you, Judge Mathew, so much. Yes, my name is Tina Watson. I am the judge of County Court at Law Number 5, Judge Watson, Winwood Watson. And I want to thank Judge Mathew so much for interviewing me today. Let me make it very clear, Judge Mathew is the little sister, and together, as with the other judges, we are hoping to do great things in Fort Bend County for all of you.
So we're here today at the historic courthouse in Fort Bend County. This building was built in 1909 and inaugurated. This was built by the Page brothers in Fort Bend County, and I believe they're also in Austin. This has such significance here because the first floor where we're standing, well, the courthouse itself, it's on the court itself is on the second floor, and where we're standing is where the public would have gathered for hearings and for disposition by the judges. The second floor, which you will see later, which is just standing room only, is where the people of color were relegated to. So very significant here, and I wanted to do a shoot in here to show you this and what this is about. And also, I thought this was an appropriate place to interview Judge Watson. Judge Watson, what is it like to be one of the first African-American judges to be elected in Fort Bend County and to be in this courthouse?
Well, first and foremost, this courthouse is special to me because when I was a prosecutor in Fort Bend County, back in the early 90s, I tried one of my first felony cases in this courtroom. And so the first thing I think about is how long my journey as an attorney's been, and that's 30 years. Secondly, it's historic, because as you stated before, the courthouse symbolizes how far we have come as a society and how we are treating each other as human beings. In the past, it was separate bathrooms, separate fountains, separate seating, and now we are together in that respect. But we have to continue to move on.
All right, so Judge Watson, both of us are on the county level, and a lot of people may or may not know what county judges do. Tell me what your typical day's like.
Well, we handle 6 different subject matters, and today is Tuesday, and we had misdemeanor court today. Misdemeanors are low-level offenses that many people can get a second chance. My court handles the misdemeanor drug court, where young offenders who have drug problems can take a bout of classes, they can attend court, they can go to counseling, and they can do several different things in order to get the case eventually dismissed. It's a very rigorous program. They can be sanctioned and go to jail if they violate any of their conditions, but it has changed lives. We also handle juvenile matters. That's young people who commit offenses between 10 and 17. We handle probate matters, which are matters involving wills and estates and guardianships. As you know, we handle mental health commitments and eminent domain matters as well, and civil matters up to $250,000. So we handle a lot of things, and each day is different, and that's why I like it.
What do you truly enjoy about being a judge?
Well, I hope to think that I make a difference because I like to solve problems. And many times, as a judge, yes, people have issues. Yes, they may have even committed offenses. And yes, they may have addiction and other problems. Juveniles may have mental health issues. I like to look at the situation. The lawyers try their cases. I listen and make a good, fair decision based on the evidence, based on the juvenile, and based on my experience of 30 years.
Well, that's We got to hear a wide variety of things that you do and all of us do on the county level, but I want to get to the get-ho. Where were you born? Tell me about your childhood.
Sure. So I am a native Houstonian. I was born and raised in Houston, graduated from Jesse H. Jones Vanguard program, that's HISD's Vanguard program back in the early 80s. I then went off to college at Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee. And ironically, that is the same university that John Lewis graduated from, the late John Lewis you've heard about recently, and where he learned a lot of his civil rights movement, I would say discipline, was taught from the university, and it helped mold him and shape him to be who he was.
Now, where did you go to law school?
So I kept going away, not because I didn't like Texas, but because I like adventure, I like going away, I like people. And so I graduated from Syracuse Law School. I attended law school there in upstate New York, which is why everything is orange and blue. I still love those colors. And that was a great, great experience. I worked in Manhattan DA's office. I was in Manhattan DA's office around the same time that a lot of interesting things and people were there. John F. Kennedy Jr., the Bernard Goetz case was going on, the Central Park murder. Around that time period, there was a lot going on. So I had a very good experience there in New York.
So you have this summer look going on. So along with the summer adventures and COVID and everything else that you're dealing with, tell me what you're doing currently.
Well, I am running for re-election. My court, unlike most of you, or all of you that won in 2018, along with me, I fulfilled a term from a judge who passed away. And his term is up in 2020, and so I am running for re-election. Very challenging during COVID, challenging to gather, challenging to get to people, but I'm doing the best I can. I thank people like you for giving me the opportunity with this interview to reach out, and I ask that anyone have any questions about me or my position or my experience to, if I can, go to my website. That's votejudgewatson.com, and reach out and just get to know everybody. It's not easy in this COVID environment.
Well, thank you for joining us today. This is Judge Juli Mathew again. I hope you enjoyed the little glimpse of the Fort Bend County Historic Courthouse, as well as that of Judge Watson. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to having you come on the next videos that we will be focusing on and doing. 2020's election is very important. Come out and definitely vote. Don't be apathetic. We need all of you energized and voting this year. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.